Twitch really needs to sort this out. I know I'm using the mobile, but they really need to sort this out because it takes forever to stop bloody streams. Anyway, guys, welcome. I felt like I wasn't ready for bed yet, so I'm gonna do a new thing. And plus, one of my friends or colleagues or whatever you want to call them, some reason wants to. Well, he doesn't want to see, but he says there's some new stuff on Bloodborne on PC. So, you know, like a mastered version or remastered version even, sorry. So, yeah. So, here we go. I don't know about watching the thing, but I'm going to be calling him his name, so, hey. And his name is Land, so, yeah. So, yeah. Well, his name's not actually Land, but obviously, for rights and reasons and whatnot, we can't actually give you his proper name because, well, you know. Because, you know, it's like, you know, it's not allowed. But he's on my Discord, so, meh. And as I say, I know him in real life, so. And I don't think that's how you actually do it, but it's close enough. But we'll try and make him as best we can. He isn't a female, but can you be a female? Changing gender or reset? Oh no, you can't. Young. I don't know actually. I'm not seeing. Well, I don't know. It's below 50, young. 50 and above is mature. And when you're just about to, you know, keel over, is that aged? I know you're young. Right, hopefully Land will show up soon. You know. Another friend called Ian Swellips. For some reason he might show up as well, so hey. If he shows up, great. But Land is the one that's talking about it, so hopefully he might have something. But let's see if we can pick something out of him. Ordinary, happy, under bringing all up to average. Sounds like him so far. Loans of our lost helmet, high life instance and vigor. Nah, suffered misfortune in youth, highly resilient as a result. Possibly could be that one, but I don't think he had a troubled childhood. But I don't know. I've only known him from where I can see him work, so me. Terrible right now. Professional born specialist for sleuthing or accounting. He is quite smart actually, so it's either Miloquist or professional. Experience and what now? Seeking to respectable line with faith in your. I don't know what that means, but okay. Face terrible hardships, but now comfort in your purpose. That could be it, but I don't really know what cruel fate you might have had, but we'll see. Waste of skin, you are nothing, talentless, you shouldn't have been born. Why is this mean? So, I'm gonna say ordinary, happy, upbringing, or brute, average, or professional. I'm gonna say Malquist. I'm gonna go for that. Alright, let's see. Gender, age, voice. He's got a bit of a rough one, so. Okay, I didn't mean stumbling on someone having a bit of. That's just wrong. It says sample, but all I can hear is people going, well, you know, crazy. think it sounds aged. So, alright, build. I'm gonna say, well, he's not very. He's not fat, and he's not skinny. He's got a little bit thing, but I think burly maybe. No, burly lower body. See, that might be a burly lower body. I'm gonna go for burly lower body. Scale adjustment, head. He looks like he's got a big head though. That wasn't too big. Chest. Abdomen. That's that bit, that's the middle bit, so. Okay. Arms. I think he's got quite small. He's not very tall, but he's not small either. So. I'm gonna go in the middle for that one. Base skin color. I think he's a bit like me in a way, you know. Not exactly. Whoa, easy. He's not white, like. I think that one will probably do. Skin color. So we want to go light, not too light. Dark light. Why does it say blue? It's crazy. Huh? Simpsons, maybe. Skin color. Give him that cheek color. Lines. Yeah, he's got a bit that one of face details. His presence. Oh, it's face preset, so we don't want to go on that because otherwise we'll mess up whatever we just done. The appearance. That's old. Well, age. I'm gonna say he was in 30s. So I'm gonna say 30. Facial aesthetic. I don't know what that is. Whoa, really? I mean, he's got a big face. Oh no. Form. It means in the eyes. He hasn't got wider parts, so I'm gonna use that in the middle. Face shape. Oh, it's moving his eyebrows, I think so. Alright, he's moving his eyebrows, so no. Face portion. I'm gonna leave that one. Okay. If that was Land who just joined, then welcome. And we're trying to make you at the moment, so if it doesn't look like you at the moment, I know what you're gonna say, I've got hair. Yeah, I know I haven't got to that part yet. Then, yeah. And I've gone for Miss Collius Toast. Supposedly it says, happy upbringing, average, you know, so, one with that. But if you want to choose anything else, then you can do. Forehead, garb. This is going to take forever. Brow ridge. I think most of it's the same. I think the main one we need is the hair. Skin color, makeup. Hair, facial hair. Hair. He's bald. Color is none. Well, does that change the eye color as well? I think so. No. Don't worry, if by my alarm it goes off in like 20 minutes, we'll thingy. Brow colour, he's got a bit of a beard. A bit of a... It's kind of like that, but with a little bit of that in it as well, so... It's kind of like that, except for really, really shorter. See now that's what I'm looking for. So if I can't find anything more, that is the one. I think that's the one. Okay, pupils, tattoo mark, glasses. I haven't got any things. Alright. Load favorites, favorites. If you're wondering what all these were, that's my original character. That I'm not too sure what that was. I think it was my nephew trying to make one, but he didn't really want to do it. He just wanted to get into the game. Yo, DB17, how's it going, bro? If you got Bloodborne, then awesome. And if you have got Bloodborne, I'll go on this character, and maybe you can help us kill whatever I'm trying to kill. Yeah. If you want to be in the film shorts, I am making it called The Good, Bad, and the or live, make 5-minute video on leaving made for the moment, damn it. Wow, that's a lot of writing. Sounds like you're making some short films on Red Dead Redemption 2 stuff. Nice. Hopefully you've done that in the chat, but I haven't seen it yet, so if you would mind doing that in the chat in Discord. But then again, no one probably knows it, so either way, as long as it didn't come up with Nightbot saying blah 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 blah, then we're good to go. Otherwise, yeah. By the way, as I was saying, that was my original character. That was, I think, my nephew's. That was meant to be Father Christmas. That, I think, was just trying to make a crazy dude. Because I was bored and I wanted to try it all again. that is meant to be Volt from what I tried to make. So, you know, Volt is a great guy. He's awesome. Bloodborne's like one of his best games, so, you know. And he gave me a challenge to do with that character. And it was something like 50 on vitality, something like 40 on skill, 25 on strength, and I think 15 on magic, and that was it. So, you know, I think maybe 20 on stamina. I don't know, but it wasn't much to do. And then this is the one that we're creating now. Land, a guy from work. Very cool dude as well. So, yeah. Right. Okay, right, so that's that. So if we're happy with that, so you start off level 10, so you got a bit of vitality, and then we're good to go. Alright, someone's just turned up. Did who turned up this time? No one. DB17 still here. Yeah! Red Dead Redemption 2 is awesome, and for some reason of late, everything seems to be working quite well. Well, the camp does anyway. You know, and the animals seem to be around, so 2 of my things are around, so that's cool. Yo, bro, sorry about the other day. Oh, don't worry, dude. As I say, if you need to, just apologise in the text that I sent. Obviously, all you said was K, which made it a bit more disturbing, but hey. All you gotta remember, dude, is I'm not a fast player, hence the reasons why I like some games that I can take my time with. Remember, it's a game. Also, remember, you know, yeah, when you rage, things get hurt. Don't worry, it wasn't just you as well, as you've seen by the texts, because Python was doing things, you were doing things. It's just mental. I even tried joining yesterday, but for some reason I think you were already in one, but I was going to join muted. That was it. Just muted. And then just do my own thing, but in a trio with you and Python. But obviously, yeah. So, hence the reason why I went on the world. And how I got those kills, just in case you were wondering, I went into a quick play, and for some reason the quick play was of this mission called Gun Mission. Now this mission, if you haven't done it before, was quite cool. You need to try it if you haven't done it, because you know, every time you Python play Call of Duty, the multiplayer stuff, you're always on the gun shipment and always doing the death count. Yeah, I know, you keep on doing it because you want to get all the guns higher up, and I know what you're going to say. You should do this, so that way you get the growl, because you seem to be good with that gun. Maybe. But it gets boring. And also, remember, you play the game a lot more than me, and plus, at the moment, I don't really get to play that much games. And as I say, as I've been saying from the start, you two are pros, I'm a noob. I do my best, but it's just that every time we play, something seems to go wrong. Like when me and you played that one time, you said I was doing quite well. So obviously, as you know, we have ups and downs. You know, you can't just take one game and then go crazy. And if you do, that's when you need to get into professionalism. You know, doing all the competitive things, you know, as best as you can. So if you're getting competitive, and say for instance me, you and Python were on a team then, and I was still acting the same way, well, kick me off the team. It's easy. You know, but since we're not in competition yet, you know, maybe give a little slack. It was the fact that you said, oh, I'm gonna mute you, oh, I'm gonna do this, oh, I'm gonna do that, oh, I just can't deal with you right now. Basically, as you've seen, I didn't want you to break anything, because we know how you are when you rage, you know, so I just left, you know, and the next couple of days I didn't want to do anything with anybody. The only reason why I'm doing the stream now is because one of my work colleagues, Land, wants to see, well, he doesn't want to see, but he says he's on the way to bed, so I said I'll do 30 minutes or so, and then I'll post it on his Discord. So here we are. So if you haven't played this game, Chicken, right, before, you know Remnant, it's kind of like that, but without guns. Well, it's got guns in it, so and it's got PvP on it as well, so and yes, before you say anything, are you good at PvP on this? No. PvP, I'm like about 10% good. So hey, and in the words of Red Dead Bandit, right, he says he's always going in the PvP and always kicking ass, but there is some days where I get my ass handed to him. And his words was, "There's always someone better out. There's always someone out there better than you." So, like, say for instance, Chicken, you played with actual people who play this for a living. You'd probably be well worse than them. They'd probably be able to get through the superstore in 10 seconds, and you'd still be going, where's everybody gone? You know, you'd be like me. And plus, I'm just enjoying the game, that's all. And plus, if you think about it, as I say, the main thing about that game, what I want, is the brohood. You know? Even if that means that you and Python are just going to go and do your own thing, and I'm just wandering around doing whatever, and I get killed in like 20 seconds, or 10 seconds, because that's a bit, you know, too high for me, but whatever. Then yeah. But, you know, in the words of Volt, he says, you don't need people like that in your life. Like, as you know, Volt's quite cool, he's quite smart, he's quite intelligent, blah, 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 you know, all the list goes on. All positive, by the way. But he has helped me through a lot of stuff. I've also helped him a lot of stuff. Whatever relationship we've got, it seems to be a give and take. I give him stuff, he gives me stuff, you know, it's crazy. But yeah, anyway, Chicken, as far as I know, I will never not be your friend, just in case you were wondering. The only time when I'll never ever want to be your friend is if for some reason I end up banning you from whatever and taking you off everything that I know, which hopefully I never do, but you know, we never know. Maybe that day when we were playing, maybe we were just having a bad day, I don't know. Maybe you only got 17 kills instead of that 20 kills, you know. Maybe Python was nicking some of your kills, because that's the one thing, right? Chicken, answer me this. Answer me this. Go on, answer me this. Answer me this. Do you want to win games as best as possible? Or do you go on to games as like, I've got this? Because if you go on games like, got this, yeah, I can see maybe I stole your kill, yeah, whatever. But if you go on games to survive as long as possible, I didn't steal your kills, I could have saved your life. That one bullet that they had might have changed. You could have died. And majority of the time on the game, if you think about it, I'm not that bad. I am quite good at reviving people. I am quite good at, you know, keeping myself silent and around. And I always seem to be alive, you know. Like in that game, I was alive. I was trying to take some of your advices for a while. And you know I wasn't really good at shooting, so... And you said, oh, Eddie, you could have had them all then. Yeah, but the guns aren't to my skill yet. And as you keep on saying, oh, your sensitivity's well off. Well, exactly. I want to win with the most kills possible. Yeah, I know, everybody does. But the thing is, as I say, that kill, you know the one where we were just about to get Python back? No, actually, not get Python back. I think it was Balcony we were about to get back. But for some reason, there was a guy right next to the buy station, and he killed Python. And then you came out of the door, you shot him a few times, he shot you back a few times. I came around the corner of the van and shot him, and we both killed him. We both killed him, Chicken. Not I stole your kill, not I got the kill. We both killed him. Teamwork, you know, teamwork. But you were like saying, oh, you stole my kill. But what if he had that extra bullet? What if he had stopping power? What if he had like a grenade that was thrown behind you or something? You know, And in a way, he only lasted 10 seconds anyway, and you still sort of died after it anyway, so it kind of sucked. But then again, you know, actually, no, you didn't die, actually. Sorry. Because then Python was saying, oh, go and find the money, it's in the back there, go and find it. And then you found it, and then we got Python back, which was great. And then we got crazy. Anyway, chicken. As I was trying to say, Bloodborne, right? It's got game, it's got guns, it's got swords. It's mainly, you know, a bit of a... It's a bit like Neo in a way. You know, mainly with the melee weapons. But anyway, I'm going to get cracking with this because I got 10 minutes before I want to be turning it off. But obviously, because it's been taking so long to do the thing, I probably want to stay till 11. You know, or 12 even, since it's already on 11. But I do have to be in work earlier tomorrow. So, you know, that's the reason why I want to finish in 10 minutes. But, hey. Anyway, chicken, love you, bro. As always, never going to die. Never. And if it does, well, I'm sorry for whoever did, or you're sorry for whoever you did, and we'll go back on whatever. Anyway, let's get this party going. Now, chicken, if you're ever going to play this, do you want to see the cutscene right now? So if you do, great. If not, hey. But I haven't seen it in a while, and yeah. But then again, we won't get to the. But then again, I don't think there. Actually, no, I think there is a cutscene, but the first battle, you know, it's crazy. And here's another question.
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's taking me a while. I forgot what happens. Uh-oh. We're gonna get eaten. He's giving me the finger. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Been a while. He just got fried. Like this game, if I were to get up against Volt, I would totally die. But as you've seen in For Honor, if you haven't seen it yet, I can try and send you a link somewhere. I beat Volt twice in a match. Yeah, he whooped me the rest of them, but yeah. They're from Nightmare.
You found yourself a hunter.
I tried. Right, you're wondering what that is. That's a ghost of past ghosts. So basically, if you ever see any like little white ghosts running around, possibly that's someone else's that's running around. If you see a little red pool around, that's showing you what someone's done. And it's probably a bad thing that they've done as well, so they end up dying. Now the good thing with this game is you pretty much can go anywhere you want. At the moment it's going to be quite dark because you know, we haven't got any lanterns and we haven't really got any stuff to wear, but we got some stuff. We've got no weapons either, but you know, but basically what it is, it's a bit of a dodging situation. So circle to dodge as best you can, circle to run as best you can, R3 the camera button, this one, push that in, that locks onto it, and also if you like that, you just point you to the right place. L1 makes your weapon do a different thing. So for instance, I can do this. So take L1, does that. If I do L1 again, do this, does that. If I do L1 again, does that. Yeah, so different moves. All depends on how you want to fight, and each weapon has a different ability. Now the guns, that would be L2, but obviously I haven't got no weapons at the moment. As you can see on top left screen, the red one is my health, the green one is my stamina. So as you're running around, as you're hitting, as you're doing wherever, it goes down. The one below it, the one with the red, that is my health potions, and as you can see I got 0. The one below that is my bullets, which as you can see I got 0. The little circle below that, however, now if you press a certain button, I think it's up on the D-pad, it kills you a little bit, but gives you 5 ammo. Sometimes it might work, sometimes it might not. You know that tense moment where you're going to thingy, when you're thinking you're going to die, but you don't. Well, it works. Anyway, that big square, that's for your inventory. So, like, say for instance, grenades. Well, not grenades, Molotovs. There is grenades on it, but not, you know, modern day grenades. They still do explode though, but hey. It's mainly sort of like old time weapons in a way. But yeah, on the top right screen, the top one where it says 300, that's echoes. So if I can get to a shop or the doll or whatever, basically that will be what I can spend. So my money. All these, if you see a blue one, that's what someone's wrote. So these ones are the blue ones. See the gravestone? That's you know, a red thing. I'll show you where it is. So that comes out, and then that tries to do something, and that dies. So, you know, so it's showing you kind of what not to do, but you don't know where it is. And then the scrolls is what someone's left. Beware of woman monster waits ahead. But the thing is, she's not actually here yet, but she is here. Because if I click on this one, you can't get in there, but she is in there. But everything in this game is really, really cool because there's no like loading screens. The only loading screens is if you want to come out and upgrade. If you don't want to upgrade, you can basically go through the whole entire game without upgrading. Now, how you go back home, I think there's a light in here somewhere. Or at least I remember there being a light, but I can't remember. Anyway, these things, as I say, are the scrolls, so they tie you stuff. You know, sometimes they tie you from other people. Like, I can leave a note now, I think. Sacrifice all blood echoes. No, don't want that. Do not press that, because I'll lose the 300 and I will wake up. Which means all this is basically a dream, but it's not exactly a dream, like you can't die or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so the one below it is insight, and every time you use one of those, that makes the game a lot harder. Even if you do it right now, it's a lot harder. And if you want to see something scary, just look what's in front of us. Now, if you were chicken, this is what I'm trying to say. You would run in and go yeah, like on Neo. You got us killed a few times because you didn't know what you were doing. Exactly. On Warzone, I don't know what I'm doing. Exactly, I die. But that guy, right? He hasn't got full health, so you're thinking, oh, he's gonna be easy. Well, it all depends on what new game you are. Like, say for instance, this is new game. So it should be quite easy. But depends on how rusty I am, which I played it the other day, so I shouldn't be that rusty. And as you can see, those white things running around, that's trying to show you things what you can do. You know, if you see the red ones, then try not to follow what they do. I feel sorry for interrupting his meal and all, but you know, it's crazy. Now, if you go really slowly and he doesn't see you, then you can sneak up on him. And you see me. Out, see? Out, see? He's gonna mess me up. Now watch out for your stamina. Smack his bum. Naughty wolf. Now the thing with me is I'll know his attacks in a way. So hold on, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. And it's going to take forever because and make sure if he hits you, you hit him back really quick, because otherwise you'll be able to get your health a little bit back. Now this is kind of what the game is like, but on a 50 times scale. Now every time you start a new game, it gets easier and easier because you start off with all your stuff. And what I mean by that is you could have an axe, you could have a cane. Out. See what I mean? It hit you. Out. He's gonna kill me. Come on, just die with you. Okay, there you go. See what I mean? Very hard. But hey, we got there somehow. So yeah. But yeah, it's easy when you know how, but obviously I knew how. So yeah. Now, if he gives you a health potion, you use it straight away. You press triangle for that. And you fill it up as much as you can. And now, as you can see, I got one. Also, if you see any of these gold things, always try and pick them up, because they might give you some special stuff. In this case, they give us more health, which was nice. Now, if you know the game pretty well, you can just pretty much go around and go, what's that? And then get as much as you want. Now I've got some bullets, but I've got no gun yet, so yeah. See, there's a gate over there. I can't get through that one yet. There's loads of ways to go, but just not, you know, forever. Now, the funny thing is, right, you have to die first to become better. I know you're thinking, why would you have to die? Well, you don't have to. If you think you can go through the whole entire game exactly like you are right now, you know, just basically hitting everybody with your hand, then great. Go for it. I'm sure that's an accomplishment with great depths. Because people are doing it with no upgrades whatsoever. See that? This guy. Out, burn, burn, burn. So basically, for the first couple of minutes, what you want to do is start running like a little crazy mother until you can find thingy. Just make sure you pull this, because that is for our ladder. Now, what Volt calls it is he calls it the invincibility roll. It's basically for about a millisecond, you're invincible. So when you're doing that, you're invincible. See this little light? Always hit these. So for the moment, you want to hit it straight away, because now I'll be able to go back to the real world, and I'll be able to get a weapon. See, there's a cane. That's the one I'm using on Volt's build. there's other weapons to choose from. Like the one that I went on my main character was an axe. Had range and it had, you know, timings. So if you miss, so say for instance, if you miss one shot, it span round and you got on the next shot, which is very, very cool. So, you know, couldn't beat it. Now you see that lady there? That's a doll. Now what she does, she helps you level up. So say for instance, if I could use her right now, I could level up. But obviously I can't do that until I get to the first boss. So, you know. And as I say, the weird thing is you have to die before you can level up. You know, unless you can kill the first boss with no things. But hey, which you possibly could do, but you're just gonna have to grind the hell out of everything. You see that little skeleton baby thing? That's also the shop. This shop sells you things what you might have opened in the game. So say for instance, I can buy loads of Molotovs, buy some stones, buy some more HP health, buy some other armor, which might be better, might not be, but you never know. And all these come in handy later on, you know. So if you look on the screen at the moment, where it's got those three darkened squares and then a light blue square, well, those are very handy stuff. Those are like special attacks. Those come in very handy, but you have to go and kill a boss and you get a certain tool for it, and then it helps you make it. And the other ones on the left side, the free ones, those go onto your weapons. Now they can give you more strength, so your attacks are stronger. It's crazy. And then all the other stuff on the right side, that's all your stuff. So where it says insight, it says 0. So that's where you kind of want it until you actually want to buy some stuff with insight. You know, if you see little skull things, that's your insight. I know it's got an eye, but it's weird, but you know, hey. And then vitality, health, endurance is your stamina. Strength is a mixture of, you know, what you how hard you hit and how much you can take damage. And then skill is with your guns and also with your weapons as well. And blood tinge, I'm told, is the damage that the visceral attack does. Now the visceral attack is very nice. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tonight, but I will do my best. And then arcane, that's your magic. So, as I say, Volt's build that he wanted me to do on the last one, vitality is until 50, endurance until 20, strength until 25, skill until 45, blood tinge until 15, no, arcane until 15. I don't think there was much blood tinge, but I think everything after that you just basically put on the blood tinge then. Supposedly it's meant to be like a magic build or something, so which is cool. But yeah, nothing really in there. These gravestones you can do once you've made chalices, like little cups and stuff like that. And then basically every time you go in one of these, like the game never ends because you can just keep on rebuilding them, and you can do them one after one after one. Now there's another shop here. These ones you can't use yet because you got no insight and you haven't opened them up yet, so crazy. And someone's just texted, so great. Let's see who it was. More than 5 minutes, so crazy. Are you on Facebook? I am, dude. I am that indeed. I've actually got 2 Facebooks at the moment. One because I forgot my password and I can't reset it because the system that I was using seems to have died, unless someone has changed the password and hasn't told me, then eh. And then the new one is with my new phone, so you know, kind of works, but yeah. But yeah, so crazy. Right, in here is where your main things happen. Like this is your chest, so you can put all your stuff in, like your clothes, wherever. this is your workbench where you can repair your items. You can stick stuff on items. You can upgrade items. You know, I think there's some other stuff, but eventually we'll get there. This is the one you want though, the memory altar, because this will open up those dark squares that we were talking about before. Now the ones that I want is one that gives me 2 bullets every time I do a visceral attack. Also, I want one that says 300 HP every visceral attack. And then I think there's one for like stamina or something, but yeah, which is very, very nice. But I'd say I have to get to the like some sort of witch first. And I'd say if you see anything like this, usually they help out a little bit. Yeah. And then this guy, he's well, if you play the game, you'll see where he is. If you don't play the game, well, it's a bit of a crazy time. But hey, either way, we don't want to spoil it too much. So hey, that was me because I was trying to make sure that it's thing. Now these gravestones, these ones are your missions, your main objectives. This is the one where you're going in first, where you just was. And every time you get one of those lights, it opens up another place, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So this is the first one, and then this is the main one, but it's not the last thing, because as I say, these gravestones over here, I haven't gone that far yet with them, but I've gone further enough that I thought I needed a break, and then all of a sudden I deleted it because there was other games coming out. Now, there's loads of places around here. Eventually this will open up at the end, and more stuff will happen then. So, but really, the only spoiler in this game that I can give, in a way, is, saying that it's a crap game, which obviously it's not. So yeah, as you can see with those guys, all the ones on the stairs, they give you the stuff that you need. Well, don't need, but you want. So this guy's choosing your weapons. So you can either choose the saw cleaver, which is kind of cool really, because it's actually got a saw blade, and you can extend it, and it becomes like a big like sort of like a chopping knife, but 2 million meters difference. This is the hunter axe that I've been talking about. This one's cool. This one extends, so you get the reach a bit more. This is the one that Volt wanted me to use on the other build, which is kind of not bad actually, But every weapon you got to get used to. So this one I haven't really used it too much. This one I have used a lot. This one I'm using at the moment. So in a way, I think what we'll do, we might go with a saw cleaver. Now what you do then, you press the options button. You have to click that on there. And if it's got a red dot on it, it means it's already picked. Now see what I mean? It's small, big, small, big. See? And that was the combo that Volt taught me as well. Quick, and then it gives you like an extra one. You can do it as well with that from 1, 2, 3. See, not bad. The next one is your guns. Now I always go for the hunter's pistol because it's easier to get the visceral attack off it. But if you want, we can change it to the blunderbuss. But for some reason, it kind of misses more than it does get, so meh. So I think I'm going to stick with the hunter pistol on this. But don't worry, I can get it all back later, from the shop here. But instead of spending the 500 echoes on leveling up, I spend the echoes on thinking. This one should be just a journal now, so you can put stuff in, like notes and stuff. Now what you want to do is you press the big black button, and you put it in these. Because that way you can do things. So like say for instance, we can do this now. We can See, look, these are the ones that we've read. Now we can write one template. We can't write exactly one, but you know. So you can pick a load of things out of these, and then it'll give you a load of other names and stuff. So fear the, and it gives you loads of words, and you can do creatures, humans, tactics A, tactics B, place things, concepts. And then at the moment you can just say fear life, and then finish. And then that becomes a blue scroll then. So that way anybody else, like say for instance if you were online, you were playing this game, you were here, you'd see it. You know. And then you'd see how many likes it had. So if it was good, it'd be great. Right, so now what you do, see that, and it had two things on it. You could either go to, we can go to anything that you want, but as I say, you know, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get to the first boss first. But however, there's a few million things in the middle of it, like you know those wolves. Well, before I get to that big boss, there's two little wolves. So you know, and see, look, these torches. I know you're thinking that torch wasn't there before. I know, but it's the start of the game, so I think they just had to put one there just to be on the safe side. Now you can look around here, as I say, for any little bits, but if I remember right, there wasn't anything in here. But most of the things stand out, so. But yeah, so you can either go around and hitting them with small, and if you're lucky as well, if you hold the strong attack, which in this case is R2, R1 is use quick attacks and R2 is strong attacks, depending on what you're playing it on. Obviously, if Land is going to be playing it on the PC, he might have something else going for it. He might even have a control stick. Who knows? But he might just go for. That's the one thing I don't get though. When PC players play PC games, but they're using console controls. You know, if you're going to play a PC game, use the mouse and the keyboard. Hence the reason why it's a PC game. You know, if you're going to play a console, you know, get a thing. Now, how you do the visceral attack? If he's just about to hit you, you basically hit him with the bullets. Or, since I didn't put the guns on, oops. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yo, come on, give me a second. Right, run away. Run away. Right, as I was saying. Alright, we on now? See, when you hear that noise, that is a visceral attack. That does a lot of damage. So basically, just before it hits you, you have to shoot him with your gun. As I say, use the hunter's pistol because it's a lot easier. Then, after you hear that sound, if you're anywhere next to him, press your quick button, and you can do a visceral attack. Visceral attacks are like the key way of killing most things really quickly in this game. You can do it on bosses, you can do it on anything. The only downside is I can't keep on doing it. See, that was when he hit me. But the good news is the health that he took off me, I was able to get back quickly. See, now he was already dead, but somehow, you know, yeah. See, now I got weapons in there. To use those weapons, you press, if you're playing on the PlayStation, square button. And as you can see, it's gone up from 300 now 699. But I can't level up yet anyway. But I can keep on going back though, to make sure every time you see one of these, you always use it. Now this gate here, I can't use yet because I have to open up with like a device, which is I think it's right on that side there. No, not too sure, but I think it opens up somewhere. Anytime you see a light like this, you can talk in the window. Sometimes they give you something. Sometimes they don't. And I say, the slower you move, less chance you're gonna get surprised. And the best thing to do at the moment is put most of the stuff on. And pebbles, all they do is just, you know, make everything a bit more make everything a bit more happy. You know, they lead them away. Now you can jump down there if you want and die a little, and then kill that guy and then go that way. It's up to you. There is a thing over that side if you want, but usually on your first time I would suggest going around this way, because look, you can go down that way and then you got an opening that way. If you jump down, that's it, you're pretty much you know, trapped. So unless you've got good dodging skills, you're gonna die. Now, as I say, walk slowly most of the time, because if you look, that guy doesn't know you're there. These guys with the boards are annoying. But, you know. And obviously you're thinking, wow, you're good. Nah, not yet. On my other character, maybe, possibly. See what I mean? I could have died then. It's better to be defensive first and then come into it. So otherwise, thingy. But most of the weapons though, don't really worry about it too much, because most of them have the same. Just that the axe has a double tap in a way. And see, that's up there. And I say, you can listen to them if you want, but obviously, you know, you don't have to. Some of them you do because they have secret missions and whatnot. But hey. Now, it's up to you whether you go down there and take on that guy. Those guys are a bit annoying, so yeah. And how to open up some gates is a big switch, like we used to the ladder. This basically is a shortcut. Instead of going all the way around, you can, when you come out the first thing now, you can go into here, or when you use a ladder, you can climb down and go out here. But hey, so I'd say if you want, it wouldn't be advisable. And remember, every time you die, your echoes or souls or money or whatever you want to call it stays in the area. So if I die here, it'll stay in this area. It doesn't mean it'll be right there on the floor, however. It means in this area. So it could go to that guy, could go to that guy. So if you ever see a guy with purple eyes, it's a possibility that you've... see, he's quite hard. Out, and he hurts like a bitch. So if you can get it, your visceral attacks are out. And that's what happens when you die. So all my 1027 is now on the floor. If you die twice, it disappears forever. Forever. You don't want that. No. See, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And also, every time you die, all your enemies come back. Every time you go into the other world, all the enemies come back. That's why, in a way, this game never gets boring. See, he's back in. See, look, there's my souls. So we're lucky that it didn't go to these guys, or it didn't go to that guy. If it went to that guy, then we'd be in trouble. And I think the reasons why my visceral attack didn't work is because I had the big blade out. And now I've only got one more bullet. Can I get it? It won't kill him, but it take a lot of damage off him. Out. Don't let him grab you wherever you do, because he will mess you up more than he's already messed you up. But lucky enough, when you kill him, you do get a load of vials back, so it is kind of worth it, because also you get a load more XP or souls, or whatever you want to call it, in this game. But there is nothing actually down here. Pitiful readily. Therefore, let us enlist these foul streets. See, whoever did that, they didn't really find anything as well. Now, for the first couple of times when you're trying to hit enemies, hit twice minimum, then move back. If you're really not confident, just make sure you use the longer version. And yeah. Now these guys, they always get your bullets back. However, that guy always has a flame, so. Now, you can do the visceral attack on pretty much anybody. You just gotta make sure. And as you can see, locking on is key, because they can't get you then, which is nice. Now you can go through there if you want, but there's loads of people there. There's a gunner up there, there's people walking around the stairs, there's a gunner behind the bonfire. It's up to you how you want to do it, but I'd advise going this way first. Basically, for the first couple of minutes, you just want to be getting loads of XP, so, you know. And if you watched the last stream, basically I didn't know about that one, I forgot about him. And that thing that I just picked up then, the blood shard, that is what you can use to upgrade your weapons. See, if you really want to get scared of this game, you're welcome. Very scary. Very. Now, when you walk past here, some of those guys will see you. Sometimes it's usually free, but most of the time I'm usually walking a bit further. Just be careful not to walk too fast because he'll get you then. Whereas these guys will get you anyway. So, it's up to you really how you do it. As I say, basically the same in every game really. However you play. And as you can see up there, there's another shortcut to get down here again. So, there's loads of things. And if you've not got any bullets, get your short weapon out. And then do your strong attack. Hear the thing, and then press your quick attack straight after. Now you can't get that one yet until you go all the way around. And you gotta get around by getting past all these guys. Now it's easy, but because you're like a low level and you're using stuff that you haven't really used before, it's not as easy because that guy over there, he's got a gun. And there's a guy there with a gun. Best thing to do is sort of lure him out as quick as possible. So run straight for him, like this. Make sure you jump, and don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. That wasn't exactly the plan, but it kind of worked because now people are becoming for you. So you can kind of, you know, lure them out a little bit more. That's a key thing in this game, luring. There's many key things in this game to make sure you don't die. But luring and parrying is the key. And as soon as he lifts his gun up, that means he's going to shoot you. And there's a wolf. Out. Not a big wolf, but still a wolf nonetheless. Now I'd say if you've got a little bit of extra red on your health, that means you can still claim that health back. Just be careful with the guy who's shooting, because he's a dick. Now that what I just got then is more XP or souls or whatever you want to call it. Now you got about like 2 seconds before the pistol attack doesn't work. But when it does, other than the fact that it's awesome, it kills a lot. By the way, yes, that wasn't a complete glitch. That door is getting pounded. Lucky enough, the thing on the other side doesn't know what we know, which you don't know yet as well. But yeah, if you're smart, you already figured it out. I think you need 3 of those for the first time to level up your weapon. Now you can still level up your weapons and stuff, but can't do much. Now if you want, you could skip all this bit right now and go down there as best as you want, if you wanted to. Now some wolves in the cage, but don't think, oh, there's wolves in the cage, I'm safe. No, you're never safe. Never safe. The only way you're safe on this game is not playing the game. I know. Well, what's the point in that? I know. Morning. Alright. You okay? Look, there's a bigger version of Ian. These guys are usually quite good for blood vials as well. Now that's a torch, so that's kind of good. So now I can switch between my weapons. So if I want to make it brighter, I can use the torch for a while. I can also use it, you know, make them on fire, which is nice. So, you know, that's kind of good. There's also some birds around here if you want to actually have some fun birds. Just let them attack first. So otherwise, you're hitting something, nothing. And most of the time they have a good hitting on you. See what I mean about these? There's loads of these. Now that was oil, so that is good. Now you want to put that before and after. No, before you get to the Molotovs. So say for instance, I do that, throw that, put it on someone, I'll burn them. And then the Molotov, I can burn them from a distance. So, you know. But obviously if I've got this, and then I've got using the torch, I can use it straight away, so. Now, they are good if you're not really too good with your fighting abilities, but as I say, you know, it's been a while, but it's crazy. And look, see? Loads of shortcuts. Believe me, this game is huge. And the only thing you have to go back for, if you don't want to have any loading screens, is basically leveling up. There is one or two places that you might have to do. Goes by device. Not too sure what device it is, but I forgot. Ah, crap. See? Didn't know about that, did you? Yeah. Burn you little bitch. Yeah. I like me now, bitch. Yeah. Burn. Don't worry, they'll come down eventually. Just be careful because there's a gun dude. Also as well, because it's quite an oldish game, for some reason you can hit through walls. So like say for instance that guy is there. If I lock onto him and get my big weapon out. Well, I know it definitely does it with the axe, but and what Vault says with that is it gives you an extra hit with the 1-2 whop. See, I've been using it quite a lot, but it was mainly on the whip that he wanted it, but you can do it a lot on everything. So now here comes the fun part. Now I can miss it out if I want to. There's two of those wolf things that we fought at the beginning, but obviously now we've got some weapons, so we might be able to kill it. We can go down there if we want. But for starters, what you want to do is look around and you might find something. And that might be enough to upgrade your weapon. Now you don't need the doll to upgrade your weapon, but you can. Well, you'll eventually get it anyway. But yeah, as I say, it's a very cool game. Can't knock it until you tried it anyway. But yeah, these guys are annoying. Now, if you want to do the visceral attacks on these guys, you need to wait until they sort of like are ready to pounce in a way. When they're just about to looking like they're about to pounce, you know, they go in, and then they just sort of like breathe in, and then they jump right at you. You'll see now. Watch. Ready? Come on. See, they're just about to hit. Now be careful because there's two of them. As soon as you kill one of them, the other one gets pissed off and, well, he comes for you. In this case, though, he's like, fuck him. It's like, nice. But yeah, these also give you loads of... See that, where he sort of brings himself back and then goes for it. That's when you want to do it. Now, obviously, if you want to kill them normally, by all means. Just button bash till you run out of stamina. Out. And there you go, look, see? Easy. Now, before you collect these guys, make sure you have blue on your potions. So where it says 20. Because if you don't, well, you know, it's crazy. Morning. Now you can go around as much as you want and get as many echoes as you want, buy as much stuff as you want. It's not really going to help at the moment though. That's the downside. See that big archway there? You've got to go through there to go to the boss first. Now, going through the boss is very needed. Watch out for those guys. Those guys suck. They hurt like a bitch. But as I say, they got load of things. And when you're doing these birds, make sure you lock onto them, because otherwise you just totally miss. Now, the only thing that you get from birds is stones or pebbles. So, if you like luring people, you want to go around and do those. Right, as soon as I walk through here, yeah, if you're scared of stuff, don't worry. You know, it's good. But that's the way we gotta go. So, if you're with me, then bring it on. But yeah, this is the way we gotta go. And by the way, do not, I repeat, do not, network control. Huh. Oh, see, look, there's Bolt. You gotta put his name in so you can go onto his world. Huh, hold on. There's an options one time so you can, you know. Don't use those yet. Wait until you've died the first time, then use it. Right, you ready? Here he comes. He's gonna jump in 3, 2, One, and easy. Oh, there he is. Basically, he's one of those werewolves, but a bit more heavier. And watch out for his left hand wherever you do, because he messes you up. Now, I'm going to die. If I do him first go, that'll be amazing. But be careful that you don't, yeah, like that for instance. Don't stand too close to him all the time. He basically messes you up. This is where you've got to have a load of health. Out. Now, as I say, I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. Watch out for that. He does a crazy jump. It hurts. Out. See, he's got reach. Out. See, he's got reach. But the one good thing about him, he doesn't like fire. Ow, you mother. Out. There we go. Dead. So, the thing is on this game, what you want to do is get to this place as quick as possible. Die. If you can do it without dying, great. But I've never been able to succeed yet in killing him on the first go. I killed him on the first go after I got all my stuff, because look, now the doll is back. So now you can speak to the doll.
Honor and act you to embolden your sickly spirit.
You can either talk to him more if you want, find out more stuff, or you can do the channel blood echoes.
Very well. Let me.
And this is where you can do all this stuff. Now, as you can see at the moment, I need 829, and I've only got 0. So, you know, which is annoying.
Hunter. May you.
These things, these are good if you want help from people. So what you want to do with these is put them on here. That way, if you need any help, you can do. Now, the only problem is the insight, which I've now got 1. They do thingy. This one, however, that one lets you become the bad guy in another world. Wait, what? Where's he gone? Okay, I don't know where that is, but okay. Consume insight to ring and call old hunters for help. Okay, alright, so... Okay, maybe not then. I thought it was thingy. But yeah, as I say, you can fortify weapon, repair weapon. Fortify weapon, no matter what you do, it always costs echoes. So I need 240 echoes, which at the moment, because I've got that stuff, I can use that. And that gets me that. Now I can fortify with the weapon. So now I'm stronger. Now I need 5 more of those shards. So now I can go to the doll.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me step.
And try and do something else. Now it doesn't really matter at the moment, because eventually when you get to like, well, if you're planning on going past 50, then basically you'll be able to get all this to wherever. Now sometimes you need strength so you can pick up certain weapons, so yeah. But it all affects all the bits that are in the middle, like your HP, stamina, discovery, which means you can find things, weapon attacks, your physical defense, your poison one you definitely want to get up somehow as well, because that way when you're running through the poison stuff it doesn't really affect you too much. The frenzy stuff, oh, you definitely need something in that. Not too sure which one it is, but it's either the arcane or endurance. But when the frenzy hits, oh, it kills you. It kills you. It has like a little bit of a banner at the top, and then as soon as it gets down to nothing, you're dead. So yeah.
Farewell, good hunt.
And any blood vials that you've had when you've bought stuff, you're able to get more now. Now, as I say, you can get more weapons on here eventually when they turn up, when you've unlocked them. And as you can see, you can get more things if you wanted to, which we should be fine. Not saying we're going to do it straight away, but the only downside is we have to go for all that again. But if you don't want to lose those echoes, look for something that's called Hunter's Mark. But it's only a little broken one, it seems. They don't take away echoes, which is a very, very good thing. So be careful of that. If it takes away your echoes, then, well, you're going to have to work hard again for it all. But it takes you back to your last checkpoint, so yeah, you're going to have to run all that way again. Now, if you want, you can go through them all, but obviously until you kill that beast, you're just going to be running. Because you got stronger weapon now, a little bit. I'm not saying I'm going to kill him the first time after this, but might do. Alright guys, let's go. Want him. Want him. Want him. Want him. How do? Social distancing, thank you very much. Keep your distance, keep your distance. Hey, I said keep your distance. Ow. Bitches. Ow. Rolling thunder, yeah. Don't worry, once you get to the boss, everything disappears anyway. They can't go any further. Which is great. Now, if you want, you can ring the bell and it summons this guy, which will help you in the fight. But if you are going to use it, I'd use it when you've killed everybody. Because if he dies next to all these, well, it's not good. And he will fight the things as well. So, ow. Now, if you want a good way of killing those, when they jump at you, circle and then whack straight away with your quick attack. It will kill them. Well, the ones that can kill them, depending on what level you are. What sort of skills you've got. Yo, bro, I just killed your brother. Yo, dickhead. Sometimes you can do it where they hit you. It's great, but obviously you know. Let's say make sure your health's full before you collect from these guys. But don't worry, though, all the other ones will go back into your vault, so, which is nice. Watch out for this guy. Want him? Now, if you wanted to, you can go and find some better weapons and whatnot, better armor. But yeah. And you gotta be careful as well. That was wrong. I was going for the big guy, but obviously didn't work out. Now, the first thing you want to do when you get into this place is run straight for your souls, or echoes, or wherever you want to call them. Because otherwise, if you lose them, then you're in trouble. Now, the only time you want to lock onto him is when you're throwing stuff. And that missed. He doesn't like fire, so yeah. So as much fire as you've got, throw it at him. And as I say, if you've got your out. If you got that, and then you throw it at him, he burns a lot more. And I think I just missed a time when I can attack. Out, he just like wrecked me. Run. Get some space between you. Do you mind? That wasn't a good carriage. He's got reach, just remember that with his left arm. Out. If you're getting close, sometimes it's all good, but don't get comfortable there though. Because as you can see, he still wrecks you up. And as soon as he hits you, make sure you run like crazy. Out. If you can get any health back from when he hits you, that is advisable. Out. And say don't get too close. His left arm is deadly. When you run out of stamina, regain focus and come back stronger. And if you get too close and he doesn't like it, he gets pissed off and he does a big swipe. The best way to kill him, it might take a while on your first go, but hit him once and then run away. Out. And there we go. And when you're done, you should get a light that shows up. There it is. And now with that, you can click it. Now you can always get back to here. So now I can go back to the doll and, you know, level up a little bit, get some strength, get some more health, get some stamina. You know, get a few things, and since it was 875, we could probably level up a few times. But it's up to you. You can either go all the way back through, it's up to you, or you can try seeing more things. But, as I say, it's entirely up to you how you play this game. Entirely. The only thing you gotta worry about is dying. That's it. But sometimes the doll, she's not there. Sometimes she's up here. Who was that? And yo, 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 yo. Let's see who texted. Sometimes it doesn't want to come up though. See. Alright. See what I mean? It's not coming up. Alright. Are you on Facebook? Yep. Put in episode 1 on Facebook page to let you know when it's uploaded. Why doing it on Facebook though, dude? Why ain't you just put it in Discord and put it in spoilers? You know. Hence the reason why there's a spoiler tab now, because you don't want to spoil it for people.
Welcome home.
Like in a way, like I'm doing right now. Anybody who hasn't played Bloodborne before and want to play Bloodborne, this would be spoiling it for them. But in a way, as I say, you can do anything you want.
Very well, let me.
Right. See now, look. If I put this up, it will get my physical defense up and my right hand up. If I put this one up, it will do the same again. Tinge is physical defense, but it's also does things. It tells you on some of the things what they do. Vitality, HP, governing, examine, and resistance. So that'll probably be for the thingy. Yeah. So you want to get that one up as much as possible. But yeah, then strength. Too big to put on Discord. Well, then make it into a YouTube thing and then link the YouTube thing into Discord. Or, you know, I think Facebook is on my links anyway. Or, if you want, right, go onto my links on Twitch now and go to Just Cause 3, and then click on a comment, and then put it on there. I will put the address number on Discord. Yeah, that could work as well. But as I say, make sure if you put it on Discord, put it in spoilers. You know, so that way people will know. Obviously, it's Red Dead, so obviously we want to put it in there as best as we can. But hey, see, this one does. See, weapon attack determines whether or not you can use certain. See, now certain equipment has A, B, C, D, and E, and all that kind of crap. It means you can't use it. Certain things. Same with all weapons, really. Ability governs the power of weapons that use. Determines whether. Okay, ability governs. That just means magic. So. But you can't do those up though. You can only do these ones. So as you can see at the moment, we're still level 10. So what we could do for the moment is we can get stronger. So 50. And every time you level up, you thingy. It gets harder and harder to do. But look at that, went up 7 levels. It's made up of clips, audio, no spoilers, made up some characters. Oh, well, if there's no spoilers and stuff like that, then put it in the gameplay one, I guess. Then that'll be fun.
Farewell, good hunter.
See, and these guys are back now. These let you buy special stuff. Only when you've unlocked it, which how you unlock stuff is you gotta do certain missions. Like, there's a bell that I can use. See, I can go to other people's lands, which would be great. Persian cocktail. See. Loads of cool stuff. Loads of cool stuff. Weapon, okay. I don't really worry about those bloodstones because you'll get those every time you start the level again. You know. But if you do see like a little creature or in the corner sort of running, make sure you hit it because the majority of the time it's got one in there. Now this might have more stuff now. If it's got a lantern, then awesome. Yep, it has. We have to spend 2,000. Bummer. See, this is the one you want. If you're thinking that you can't kill anything and you're in it over your head, use one of these. You basically come back to where you are now, and you still got all your echoes. So they come in handy. See, look, 10,000. See, more weapons. See, more armor. Actually, that's still the same. Actually, just different. But yeah, Bloodborne is cool. And just so we can see Lan's face, we'll take it off, and then there you go. I didn't do too bad of a job. Actually looks like him. Well, the arms might not be, but yeah. they do go to his legs, so I suppose. Yeah, muscle bound. And that's what he looks like when he's completely niggered. Just gonna take a screenshot. That way I can send it to Ian. Yarn. Right. Otherwise, guys, that is it. We're already like an hour late to go to bed, so that's great. Otherwise, I will see you all soon. We will catch you on the next time. And yeah, hope you had fun. Until next time, see you later. Oh, also, as well, before you log off, make sure options, go to the cog, exit game. So if you don't do that, you might lose your stuff, and that is not good. Right, DB17 chicken, thanks for joining, and I will see you all later. And if anybody else has joined since then, thank you very much. Follow, notifications, subscribe, you know, whatever you're watching it on, and I will see you all later. And by the way, if you play it offline, you won't be able to put all the little comments down, like little scrolls. So, you know, just bear that in mind. And if you do play offline, you won't be able to play with your friends and stuff. So, yeah. So if you play online, you can get people to, like, say for instance, if I wanted to get the Vault over here to help me out, he could come over and kill some of the bosses for us. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but it is happening. Obviously, on the first time round, I didn't. When I got used to different bosses, well, then I asked for help, because obviously they get harder and harder. Anyway, guys, until next time, I'll see you all soon. Bye.